Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to look at how we can replace colours in Photoshop. So for example, I'm going to replace the colour of this purple flower to a different colour of our choice. So again, there's lots of ways we can do this in Photoshop. The way I'm going to look at is using this tool here, which is the colour replacement tool. Okay, so it's underneath the brush. We choose the colour replacement tool here, and the colour that we replace it with is always the colour that's in the foreground down here in Photoshop. So I can set the foreground colour by clicking on this little box, and I've got various ways of doing this. I've got a little rainbow at the side here. I can click the colours. If I roll over my image, it turns into an eyedropper, so I can pick colours from the image. We can also click on our different colour libraries here to choose various Pantone colours, to be very specific of the colours if we want to. Okay, but for this example, I'll just choose one of these colours here. Okay, so if I just choose the colour replacement brush, again, come up to my control bar, and I can specify the size of the brush here. So this is going to dictate how delicate the area is that I'm using. Okay, I mean, if I just paint, look, you can see it replaces the colour. It uses the same tonal values as the image that's there, just replaces the actual colour tone there. But what I want to do, I'm going to undo that, because I'm going to do it with the selection tools. So if I use my favourite selection tool, which is a quick selection tool, okay, just increase the brush head of this, and if I just select the area that I want to change the colour of, okay, so this means that that tool will then be confined to that area. Okay, so I've selected a little bit too much here, so I can press my Alt key to minus out those areas that I don't want and really refine that selection. This little bit in here I don't want either. Okay, and just make sure I grab that bit in the middle. So I'm actually going to refine the edge of this. At the minute this is going to be quite a sharp edge, so click on Refine Edge, and I can just sort of feather the edge in, shift the edge in a little bit of this selection here, smooth it out a little bit, just so it's not such a solid edge running around, and then I'll click OK. Right, so this time when I come to my colour replacement brush, as I start to paint, you can see I can't really go wrong. I can't miss this flower now because I've made a good selection of it, and it's literally just going to replace the colour inside that selection there. Okay, so the key really is making a good selection, select and deselect, so we've easily replaced the colour there of that flower.